Round 1. Here's the situation. You've met who you believe to be the man of your dreams. Match or eHarmony or Plenty of Fish, no judgment here. The two of you message, then text. You might go on to brave a phone call. If you're really daring, you may FaceTime before that fated first date. And then, the moment of reckoning. No putting it off any longer. Time to fish or cut bait and rip off the Band-Aid. You're gonna meet. In person. You agree upon a well-lit, well-populated spot. You never know, even Mr. Perfect on paper could be Mr. Collection of Human Ears hidden somewhere in the closet. You fret over what to wear, how to do your hair. Is it nighttime eyes or the daytime version? You walk into the restaurant, looking for the man with the light blue shirt and navy blazer and the dreamy eyes you imagine him to have based on his carefully selected photos. And then, there he is. Hi, Tyler?
Hey, wow, you look beautiful. Sit, please.
Thank you.
I ordered a bottle of white for the table, if that's okay.
Sure.
Well, I remember that you said you pretty much only like Riesling, so, but we could get something else if you want.
No, the bottle's great. I do love Riesling.
Okay. So. So, from your profile, it says you are an avid reader.
Yes, I am.
Read any good books lately?
Well, as a matter of fact, I just finished The Light We Carry.
Huh. Well, I haven't heard of that one.
Mm-hmm. Michelle Obama's latest.
I didn't realize she wrote. Big Obama fan, are you?
Well, I wouldn't say fan exactly. I thought Barack was a good president, and I admire Michelle.
Seriously?
Well, yes.
Wow. Wow.
What?
I'm just, just wow. Hey, this may seem a bit awkward, but I have to ask, have you been tested?
For, like, COVID? Or...
No, I meant for, like, AIDS and STDs.
Huh?
You can't be too careful, and I'm not about contracting anything.
Yeah, assuming the culmination of a first date involves sex?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, check, please. Yeah, well, you know what they say about all's well that ends well before partisan politics creeps into the bedroom. Round 2. Another dating app prospect. This time, however, frustrated in more ways than one at your lack of serious dating site success, you decide to momentarily turn to, let's call it, a far less serious girl meets boy alternative. Tinder. You didn't make this decision lightly, though. Vodka. Vodka had a lot to do with it. And after a successful swipe right, the planned rendezvous spot is first an all-night diner, then if things seem promising, your place. Hey.
Hey.
What are you drinking?
Just like coffee.
Oh, cool. Can I sit?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, oh wow, you're reading A Room of One's Own?
And?
Well, that's, it's unexpected. I mean, you don't find a lot of men reading Virginia Woolf, especially that one.
Huh. Yeah, doesn't that seem like a rather pretentiously sexist observation to you? I mean, if I were to act surprised that you were reading, say, anything by Hemingway or maybe Infinite Jest, then of course I'd be labeled as a literary chauvinist who's unable to appreciate the vast range of a woman's intellectual capacity. But it's perfectly okay for you to display your shock and incredulity in this instance, right? Because a man, gasp, is reading a book claimed as the exclusive property of the feminist Illuminati. Woolf, for your information, was about far more than a feminist agenda propagated on the backs of pseudo-readers who've made her their selective blurb icon.
Wow. Okay then. So? Yeah, my place good?
Yep, let's go.
Okay, so lack of sex apparently can cause one to overlook even the weirdly impassioned rantings of a literary ideologue. Moving on. Round 3. Your mother's entered the picture. The way moms of women in their 30s and 40s and sometimes even 50s often do because they just can't help themselves. They generally will either guilt trip, as in, well, maybe your brother will give me some grandbabies before I die, or, like my mother, meddle. That's why she set me up with Franco. Let's see how things went with Franco, shall we? You must be Franco.
Ah, hello. You are even more attractive than your mother described. Wow. I mean, just wow.
Oh, thank you. Should we go find a table?
Absolutely. Here you go.
Oh, pulling up my chair. Nice touch.
I aim to please.
So my mom told me some things, but she didn't fill in all of the blanks. What is it that you do?
I'm a pediatrician. And then in the summer, I'm actually part of Doctors Without Borders, treating kids in underdeveloped regions, those that really don't have any kind of access to medical care otherwise. Yeah?
Mom, I take back all the mean and nasty things I ever said to you. That is pretty amazing. I'm in awe.
Oh, no, please don't be. I just want my work to mean something, Mm-hmm. And anyway, enough about me. Your mother said you are a journalist. Now that is impressive.
Oh, no, it really isn't. It's just a smaller outfit. Haven't ascended into the ranks of the New York Times yet. But someday, maybe.
No, I think this is terrific. You keep people informed. Yes, you help connect the world. Well, you must be pretty well read, eh?
Well, sure, somewhat.
So, what is on your nightstand right now?
A Farewell to Arms. I had a strange urge to revisit Hemingway. But what about you?
The latest Jean Grisham. I am a Grisham super fan.
Oh.
If I was stranded on a desert island and I could only bring one thing, it would be A Time for Mercy. I absolutely love that one.
With John Grisham, like that movie, The Pelican Brief?
Yeah.
That
Julia
guy,
Roberts'
the
best
worst
movie.
thing
Yes.
Julia Roberts ever did. Does he still even write books?
Oh my God, yes. And did you know he is actually a part of a project that helps those that were unjustly incarcerated? They use the DNA to exonerate people.
I did not know that, no. So, John Grisham, eh?
Yeah, I know everything there is to know about his life and career. I mean, I get it. I'm a little obsessed. His writing is just so.
Formulaic?
Huh?
I mean, don't you think every plot line, every character is basically the same? One book, a regurgitated clone of the next. I mean, if you've read one, you've kind of read them all, no?
No, definitely not. There are so many layers to his characters and his plots. Oh my God, 1 minute you think you got it all figured out, yeah? And then, BAM!
Oh.
Out of nowhere, a twist Alfred Hitchcock himself could not have seen coming. Oh. I swear to God.
You speak so passionately about his books.
Yeah, they're my escape, right? The pressures of my job can get to me sometimes, and so Jean Grisham World is where I go to unwind.
John Grisham World? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't. He writes templated and canned books that pander to the pop culture crazed masses, and I'm sure he's got a really good editor that manages to make him sound semi-literate. I mean, that someone like that is a millionaire, while other really creative and deeply talented novelists linger in obscurity. I just can't even wrap my head around it. I'm sorry. I thought this had a chance of working, but obviously we're at two opposite ends of a literary spectrum. I mean, I'm Shakespeare and you're Dr. Seuss. John Grisham, give me a break. And I was out of there. For a split second, Franco seemed like the long-awaited light at the end of a very lengthy dating tunnel, filled with men with mommy issues, the terminally sex-crazed, or the narcissist with God complexes. And then, bam, I got Grishamed. So, what have we learned? Ladies, books are dating booby traps. Talk about anything else, okay? Religion, social media, world affairs, even exes. Yes, believe it or not, talking about exes is probably a safer bet than talking about books. And takeaway number 2? Infinite Jest is just way overrated.